Hello? Oops. Sorry about that. That was a timer I had. Hello! We're back. And as we are back, obviously you could tell from the top of the screen that today's Chainsaw Man Tuesday. And we're watching Chainsaw Man. Or at least we're covering what happened in Chainsaw Man and two other bits of anime news. So I'm going to talk about Chainsaw Man first because, top priority, first thing. And then we can talk about the other two things. So, first things first, this chapter of Chainsaw Man was pretty interesting. I'm still not going to show any of the panels because I kind of don't want you guys to see it through me and then pop it and go, oh no, spoilers. So I'm going to talk about it verbally, but as long as I have the spoilers for Chainsaw Man 169, you will know. And then once I take that off, then I can talk about the other thing, the other two stuff, and then we go to Honkai. But as of right now, this chapter is kind of like resolution. Yeah, resolution for what happened before, what happened with Asa and Denji. Even though the previous chapter was also kind of that, but we get a lot more of previous chapter was how Asa felt about it, and now we're kind of getting how Denji feels, if that makes sense, because a lot of this is Denji thinking, is this how normal people feel after what just happened? I don't know if I feel, he says, physically it wasn't good, as good as it when he does it himself, but it made his heart feel really fast. It made his heart feel really nice. So he doesn't really know if he's happy or not. And then we get Asa still being her weird self, I don't really eat here. Can I go somewhere else? Now, I feel like a lot of people are looking over what Fami is saying, but I feel like what she's saying might be really important, because we don't know what Fami's whole deal is, so she could be saying something major, you know what I mean? But it's just covered by her eating like a slob. And then we get some, I always forget what these people's names are. The other two members who worked with Braum, but and they're she's Asa's so weird. She lost an arm, but she doesn't even care. Kobeni's brother is if I lost an arm, I'd be crying for a week. And then Braum shows up, or Barum. I can never know how to say his name. Barum shows up. Denji on site, snaps. What is this? Chopsticks, and goes straight for this man's neck and tries to stab him. He does not hesitate. He sees him. He says oh, he's the blah blah blah. The devils aren't supposed to feel sadness either, are they? He's and Denji's just no, stab. He's just so angry right now. He's going in for the kill, and then he says, I'll take you to Nayuta, and Denji goes, shoot, and he's thinking all this stuff through. He's man, I just really want to stab him. I really want to stab him, But he's all right, come on, sit down. Don't worry about it. And Denji sits down because he's I want to know where my sister, roommate, daughter is. I don't really know what their relationship is. And Brahm's just there's a bunch of public safety people outside. Deal with them, and then I'll take you to Nayuta. Right? And then he says, what do you want me to do? And then Brahm literally just goes, eat this at first. Eat what is this? Egg sushi first. Very weird end to the chapter. But next chapter might get to cooking. You know what I mean? Funny enough, they're in the sushi place. But I genuinely believe that I'm flipping through the stuff. Whatever Fami said here is very important, because usually whenever they put when people are talking with food, they put a translation. This isn't really, but I'm just really interested in what can happen next with Fami specifically. And then we also get Nayuta. We get talks about Nayuta, and I don't think she's alive. I don't think she's alive. I think she's dead, truthfully. I think because he mentions here that, where is it? He mentions that if they get us, they're gonna dismember us. I think that's what they did to Nayuta. I think they dismembered her, and that's what he's talking about. You know, so that might be like pretty important, and he might just have her like somewhere, or he just might have her in a warehouse. I don't know, but I am very interested to see what happens next, because everything basically depends on how Denji reacts. Asa wants to leave. She doesn't want to be here. She's being like her weird self, right? She's like, oh, you know, he's here. I don't really want to. But I'm really interested if Denji does go into public, like turn back into Chainsaw Man, because you know he's kind of conflicted about it. He doesn't like it, or at least he does, but he hates that he does because his priorities are all messed up. So whatever happens next, I'm very excited for. And hopefully we get like a sick, just like a Chainsaw Man carving through people, you know? That'd be really cool. But if we don't, I also understand that. But I just need like something big. I know Braum coming back is like a Barum, whatever. Barum coming back is pretty big. But I do also want, like, I know it's weird saying I want to fight, but I really want to fight. I want like a good Chainsaw Man fight, you know, just carving people up, all that stuff. And I also want to know more about where Nayuta is, because Nayuta is a very important factor in Denji's like development and how he is as a person. But yeah, like I just want to see those cool fights. I really want to see that cool like Chainsaw Man just carving through people and seeing how Denji reacts to turning back into Chainsaw Man, right? So apart from that, I don't really have anything else to like say about the chapter. Like a lot of the like I'm just looking through it one more time. This beginning part I think is really interesting, where he's, you know, Denji's just like, is this how everyone is? Am I normal, or am I weird? And we just getting like a lot of these like Denji with his mouth open stuff. But apart from that, really good chapter. And next chapter I think is going to be even better. And I think it's funny that it's 169 and nothing like funny happened like that. All right. So that concludes the Chainsaw Man talk for today. You know, Chainsaw Man Tuesday, we have to cover it at least once. Now, let me get that off the screen. Now let's talk about two other bits of news. Do I have the image? Let's see if I have the image. I can pull it up right now. But if you didn't know, My Hero, if you didn't see my tweet, well, or at least my retweet, My Hero ends in 5 chapters. 5. That's wild. That is absolutely insane. That's so that you can mark your calendars. If there is no breaks, on the 28th of next month of July, My Hero is going to be over. And on the 29th, the new chapter of Black Clover comes out. I'm pretty sure. But I can't. This isn't like a good image. It's not the best thing for it, but you know, whatever. I really like that date, the 28th. Yeah, the 28th, because that's also, I'm pretty sure, if my memory isn't like leaving me, the same month it started. I'm pretty sure it started at the beginning of the month and it's going to end at the end of the month. Very poetic. I love it. Now, time for another bit of news. Well, both newses are connected. Hold on. Let me just let me grab this image. Hold on. It's something that I talked about a long time ago. Image. Okay. Hold on. I can get it. Here we go. There it is. Here it is. We are getting a Black Clover Asta Nendroid. I have been wanting something like this for years now. I'm unbelievably happy right now because this is like the first bit of like actual merch, air quotes, like figures that aren't like statues and are from like pretty big like companies for Black Clover. This is amazing. I can't wait for this to get like if this Asta does well, because we don't know what he's coming with. He's probably going to come with Black Divider and Black he's not Black Divider. He's probably going to come with the Demon Slayer and Demon Dweller, right? Or yeah, I think those are the two. I don't remember the names. But if we get Asta and he sells good, we might get other Black Clover characters. We might get Black Asta. We might get Yuno, Spirit Dive, Noelle, Valkyrie Dress, Yami, Julius. We might get all these characters. And if they sell good with Nindroids, we might get Figmas. So because my dream in like figure collecting things is to have base form, like I need to get Figma Deku, and then whenever they come up with Figma Asta, because I want to have Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku, Naruto, what is it called? It's not Baryon mode. QB Cloak Naruto, Luffy, Gear 5th Luffy, Bleach, what's his name? Ichigo, and then not final Getsuga Tenshin, what's the thing called? His True Bankai Ichigo. I want to get all those lined up because that's like the cultural diffusion of shonen. And with more Black Clover news coming out, obviously the next chapter comes out the 29th, I think. Let me look at this thing again. It should come out the 29th. It should. It comes out Mondays, I think. It should come out the 29th. So, I'm really looking forward to whatever happens. Oh my god. Like I don't know what they're even gonna do in My Hero. Hold on, let me take this down. He's so I cannot wait to get him. I'm probably gonna buy like 2 of him. But, you know, let me put him away. I'm really excited to see what happens next when it comes for My Hero, because My Hero is like the end of like a crazy generation, you know? And with Black Clover probably has, it probably is gonna, I theorize Black Clover is gonna end next April, you know? That's my theory, because then it'll be 10 years and then it'll be like a few months later. That's what I think, but you know, I never know. That's really the only time it could end, because January we're gonna get another one. Well, that's probably gonna be like the other one, but we're gonna get one in January and then in April, and that would be I think 6 chapters if he's still doing the 2-chapter release. If he's still doing the 2-chapter release, that's 6 chapters. I'm pretty sure we'll be wrapped up with everything, and you know it really depends, but I think by April, if we're not done, we're basically wrapping up. You know what I mean? But I'm really excited to see what happens in My Hero, because it says we have 5, but realistically we have 4, because we already know what the next chapter is going to be about. The next chapter is going to be about whatever is happening to Dabi, or whatever his real name is. We're going to get that, and maybe the other chapters are dealing with that other villain that we saw, but we don't really know. I'm just really excited for seeing it end, and I swear on my life, if Black Clover does come out the 29th, if it comes out the 28th, I might cry, mainly because like that would be the last time Black Clover and My Hero are airing together, and they're kind of like, they are the second wave of shonen, like they're not main, well yeah, they're the second wave of like big shonen series, and probably the last shonen that are gonna go on for 400, 300 chapters. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, nowadays shonen doesn't really go for that long. You know what I mean? Like the main, obviously there's One Piece, but One Piece is One Piece. But you have the only 2 like long running series that are still going on, apart from One Piece and apart from like a few other stuff like Detective Conan and stuff like that, is My Hero, which is going to end, and Black Clover, which is technically in a different book. So I don't know what's gonna happen after that. I'm holding out hope that we'll get like another big banger, but the age of shonen's going on for 700, because going on for like 15 years is over. Like there is no, that doesn't need to happen anymore, which I'm kind of happy and also really sad about, because one big hit, Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously. Jujutsu Kaisen, it's only really been going on for 4 years. You know, it's still a long time, but My Hero at 10, ending at 10, Black Clover also going on for 10. Don't even talk about One Piece. Naruto and Bleach both going on for 15 years is crazy. It's crazy. And I really hope that Black Clover gets the same kind of like feeling that My Hero does. And I hope My Hero doesn't end out on a really bad note. You know, I kind of really want it to get like a decent ending, you know? But, you know, it's kind of hard, it's tough. And a lot of people say after My Hero ends, we're going to get like an immediate sequel series. I don't think it's going to be immediate. I think we are going to get a sequel series, but it's going to be like maybe like 3 years down the line, like 3 years later, and then we're going to get the series. You know what I mean? And it's going to cover like everyone else, you know? Because unless Deku gets quirks, he's not going to be able to do anything. You know, it's kind of like the end of the road for him. But if he can still like use the embers or like get his own quirk, I truthfully believe that Deku might just get his own quirk, which kind of doesn't make sense. It's kind of like, but you know, that's my idea. But, you know, so that kind of covers my anime talk for the week. You know, a Chainsaw Man talk, it wasn't that long. I try not to have these like take up too much time because I know they're kind of like intrusive. But now it's time for something else, aka hold on, I don't know if you guys can hear this. Honkai Star Rail. Let me just set this up. Hold on. Oof, my whole sternum. I'm still like, I've been feeling like drowsy so recently, so you know. But let me get this booted up. I completed a one of those Trailblaze quests, I think they're called. I think that's like the official wording. Like the oh, that's the wrong button. Hold on. Like the, hold on, let me switch this. Uh-oh. Give it, there we go. It always takes a second. Let me switch this. I finished the quest where we first meet Topaz. It was fine.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
No duh, Sparkle. But I was really interested to see how exactly this was all. Oh, I was really like, I played through it. It was fine. The story, it was okay. It wasn't like
so it's you.
Groundbreaking, you know, but it's decent. It was okay. It was a good introduction to what's her face, Topaz. Because when Topaz first appeared, I was like, have we met before? You know, but now I understand why. And that was also when Aventurine first appeared. So now let's get to the story.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
That's not good. Oh, poof. I did it again.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be
Wake up to reality.
Then there's no point staying.
I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go for that long though.
Good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park.
Sorry about that.
It has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
Man's spitting a fair point.
Sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule.
Apparently
I
not.
believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
That's fair.
Of course.
Not the button.
The festival about to commence.
The
We will
buttons.
spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies,
Not the
family
button.
has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
She's good at this though, truthfully. Kind of scary. Ooh, my man busting it down. Ooh. Alright. I see him. Flesh hounds. Or
Hello.
bloodhounds.
May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
Fool.
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something.
They don't know that man's dead.
However, given the situation,
Air quotes.
the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders.
Is this the part of the story where I fight Sunday? I hope it is. I want to beat it ass.
Get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy,
If you hear clicking, that's me playing with this toy.
that protecting
It's like
the
a tick
dreamscape
thing.
requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too.
This lady's a monster.
Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
She's planting bombs.
I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured. the
Bars?
dreamscape
Hold on.
peace will be protected by the Bloodhound.
Alright, that's enough. I gotta stop clicking this thing. Alright. One more person. How the hell did you miss that?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
See, he knows.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
Far-fetched?
I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Yes.
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin.
It's hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
It's hard to explain.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was...
Is she gonna kill him? That'd be funny.
And, who might you be, miss?
Oh, shoot. What?
Here, take this, little guest.
Whoa!
This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you.
Oh, oh shit. Holy shit.
You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Oh shit, back to me. In the meantime.
We're back to where it all began.
Oh, right!
You entered the golden hour.
That's right!
And it is also.
I don't think I have enough to summon for her, so, you know, I can't really... But if I do, if I finish a quest and I get enough, I'm gonna summon for her again. No.
But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared
Oh,
you.
that's right, somebody got stabbed!
I know you have many questions.
I completely forgot about that.
Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Ayo?
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed.
Hmm.
I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name?
The Land of
Land
Exiles.
the Exiles.
Interesting.
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago.
It wasn't until not long ago.
The crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape. That I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
I see.
And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I get that.
No, it's tough to believe all this without reservations.
I get it.
I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer.
It's Sunday.
Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
Don't worry about it, shorty.
Let's leave this
Surprise, shorty.
place. Please close your eyes.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Oh my god, hold on. Ooh, I should not have held my breath. She never told me to not breathe out. Jesus. Okay. After a piercing screech, a thick and furious surge of memoria crushes into your chest. Churning and churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, and disappearing with the turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonate throughout the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them, one echo stands out with exceptional clarity. You know it comes from the girl beside you, your heart beating to the same rhythm in silence, and then more silence. Until memoria stir up ripples in the quiet darkness. In that quiet darkness.
I never knew you
Oh
could
shoot!
do this.
It's Blade!
Do you
Why he dripped out though?
driver's license?
I do.
Didn't know that nigga could drive.
Surprising.
Did not know that nigga could drive.
Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
Chapella.
No, it's nothing.
Wait, how does driving work in this world?
Just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh shoot.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds.
The script. These niggas got the
Let me
script?
stay a little longer in this body.
Hold on. Long silence ensues. Neither of them brought up any topics, seemingly accustomed to the silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Oh shoot, they planning on downfalls?
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Ah.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate.
Hmm.
It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Boom, roasted.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type.
Hmm.
He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
No.
After today, Chapella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place.
Hmm.
In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Hmm.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Hmm. Very, very cutscene heavy.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
What the hell? That voice just now.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule, abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap.
Hmm.
It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth.
It's like a cognito hazard, right?
And the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Hmm.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
Let's do it.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
Hmm.
But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name.
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Oh, that means Sunday's here too.
Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
Hold on.
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Sorry, this thing's shaking.
Real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Woo! Perks of looking backwards. I'll take that. Oh, baby, more things to pop. There we go. You know me and my stealing. So this is the land of the exiles. That's interesting. Yeah, because death in this world doesn't really make sense, I guess. So it's more of like a since death removes you from living your dream, it technically puts you in a different place. It's very interesting.
I am really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
you're a cute girl and a common writer, don't worry about that.
2 reasons. Firstly, the script.
Mhm.
In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
Yippee! It's alright, I don't take it personally.
Thank you.
I rock with it. The Celeron Hunters always want a piece of the legacy.
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you.
Got you.
Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
What exactly is Sam? What's the common writer?
Still remember the medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech.
Ah.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world. The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria.
True.
A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Correct. I'm very easily confused.
Something on your mind?
Well, help me!
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Ooh.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
I get you. What are your thoughts on Gallagher?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
That's true. Alright, regarding Firefly and the crew.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Okay.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
That's, yeah.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Alright.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Let's keep her going. Alright. Yeah, you can stay in there. Alright. My inability... Oh no. The water. Water is the source of all life and cradles of civilization. Says the ground below, drip by drip, right before your eyes. All the years pass, some stars will be extinguished, and others will be born. This small and moist patch of land will also still life bloom. Life that only belongs to this place. When the scientists of this small puddle come to trace their history and look up to the heavens, would they be moved by the miracle that originates? God damn it! Turn that off while I read. When that time comes, the water in this pipe is sure to be heralded as a divine object and become almost impossible to obtain. If that's the case, why not take a drop for yourself? In a few ever eras, you could make a million. I can't. This game is so... Dang it. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. I assume that's the gang boss? Alright. Let's keep her going, I guess.
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator.
I wonder if we've run into...
The center of the land of the exiles.
Oh, they're not children. That's right. They're like a weird race. Like Lalafels. Or... Lalafels. I don't know. Can't think of another... They're dwarves. Space dwarves, basically. My man busting it down. He got it here too. I just saw him though. The memory zone meme got him. Alright. Must suck to be here.
Seek, and you will find.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't matter.
What a huge quantity.
Oh my god!
Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Jesus Christ. Nope. Hold on. Clocky's finger is pointing towards the sky, but the skies of Dreamflux Reef are obstructed by the light of dreams. Does he want you to look up in admiration of the beauty of the dreams, or is he mocking their hypocrisy? Or perhaps Or perhaps he's guiding you upward in search of the secret of this place. What is that? Is that me? I hope not. Oh, it's one of these gates. Cool. Bye, Clocky. Oh, I'm going up to you. Okay, hi, Clocky. Oh. Here we go. He's gone now. Whoa, what? I could have investigated something? Damn. Damn. I'm going high. Oh.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
So that's the Dreamscape. Whoa.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot to turn that off.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes.
Hmm.
What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive.
What if this is like the prototype?
It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And Perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide.
Mesha, whatever.
to trust her.
And Clocky!
But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him. He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Rocky world, no man. Misha or Mesha, whatever your name is. Misha.
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might...
Oh, he can see Clocky too!
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your heart is still young.
Your, memory zone mean?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Sleepy?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Sleepy?
This... Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Oh. Oh.
Based on the description, that meme is...
Wait!
Death. Nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
That's so interesting.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher.
That motherfucker Gallagher.
Busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
That's Sunday.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Yes.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Interesting.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. And its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
Okay.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving.
My throat's
anytime
killing
soon.
me.
So there should be enough time.
Mm-hmm.
All right then, we'll follow your plan.
Let's go get our friends.
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacoma.
So they don't die.
As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, that's my thinking as well.
God damn it, Gallagher.
Not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's right here.
I can't shake off this strange feeling.
Am I really young at heart?
Still so young at heart. Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Mm-hmm. Lead the way. Where? Oh. All right. Oh, it's like a reflection. That's interesting. Make it the treasure chest. Thank you.
Everyone, look! From
Whoa!
you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria?
Whoa, that's sick. I didn't even see that.
Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Kami? That's sick. That's amazing. Is that Miss Kami?
Look, there she is.
How did I know? How did I know? Wrong. Not the wrong button. My mind knew what I wanted.
Seek, and you will find.
I keep hitting D by accident.
Calculations are finally done.
Oh, she also has a halo over her head.
The above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Uh-oh.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
What are you doing here? Then why aren't you leaving?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics.
Uh.
And this is my life's work that I'm researching.
Interesting.
See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
That's wild.
By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Sick.
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist.
Whoa.
Disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
Has she said that exact same thing?
Realize she's wrong soon enough.
Uh-oh.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
That's a lot of M words.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol,
and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Reverse?
I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
He's one of the nameless mentioned by the conductor.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Katie
That's just
regularly
wild.
mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Nope, don't go there. Alright. Interesting.
Let me go!
Robin?
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
March?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
Is he human? Why does he have a thing on his head?
There you are. I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
What?
well, this is how it turned out.
He's scared of... Now you should pay respect to Marceline Ghost with the I kind of want to say this. No. You scared him that badly?
You're a regular comedian.
I'm funny as hell.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream Flux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what
What?
am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
He's Papeshi. He's invisible.
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
You're not talking about Sleepy.
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
What? Oh god. Oh god.
Commencing support.
What the hell? I came out of nowhere. Man, the man said, won't. The man did a cartoony, like, overhand throw. What the hell?
Another journey begins.
Explosivo. Stupid. Slicey dice. Yeah. Let's just end it right now.
For the departed.
Slice. Dice and they're dead.
It too shall fall.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
That's fair.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Damn, how long was I out?
Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Define real. While I buy these things. Oh, the guitar? The guitar's talking to me. What you got? What you got? What the hell? No, that's weird. I don't even know what that is. It's scary.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Tried to warn you too.
Damn, that lady up chucking. Who exactly am I? TikTok, you found me. The demon that is about to destroy the dreamscape. It was probably not easy. What? TikTok. I'm a Fellfire? Hellfire? I guess it's a thing of hellfire that will burn out all happiness, the swamp that will devour the beautiful dream. I am the mastermind who causes dreams to fall into nightmares, the inevitable nemesis of the righteous. Abandon all hope, you cannot hope to win against me. What the hell? What the hell? My guy. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm interested now. Hold on. I can figure this out. Hmm. Oh. It's always so much simpler than I think. Oh, and then... Ah. Interesting. Now I need a direct path there. Hmm. Hmm. That's not a direct path. Right? Oh. Oh. TikTok. Easy. What do you have to say now? TikTok. If only I were really that powerful, but I can't bear to pull the trigger. Whoa. If I were more evil, more powerful, I wouldn't be pushed around by the family and guests. Boo-hoo. What the fuck? My guy, you can take a break. Take the day off. Time to break more things. Let's see. This is... You motherfuckers have a plank of wood? Shit, I wish I can get that. I'll be taking this.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh. Oh, right. That's how that works. This. Do I have enough? Let's see if we have enough. Damn it. Okay. I need 58 more. If you guys can remind me to get 58 more things, I'll be lit. You got 58 in here? 5.
Seek, and you will find.
Help me out, Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Oh, I keep doing that.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
It's not your prop.
These are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
That's true.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here.
I'll take care of them. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Asdana?
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady march? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
Halovian?
A Halovian lady?
Oh!
That must be Robin.
Oh, so they're Halovians.
Also here in Dreamflux Reef.
That's weird.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
But her body was... Oh, it was a memory, though.
About to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana. Islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived.
Interesting.
I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
That's true. It's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yep. Console your friend. Now I see her. Now I'm really interested.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
She's right there. Why are you talking to that guy?
So that's how it is.
Oh, he looks important.
I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase,
Micha?
what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah.
Micah.
Who's partly in charge of the land of the exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
The Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes.
Ah.
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
That kind of goes hard, not gonna lie.
Keeper.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Oh, okay.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
He keeps their graves.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
What?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down. Watch your step.
Don't worry about it. Oh, this man watching TV? Was your girl in there? Too bad. Damn. Oh, my rate, my frame rate, it died for like 2 seconds. Oh. There's so many of these birds. You spin me right round, baby. Okay. As you can tell, my brain flow isn't the best, so. There she is! It's Robin!
There she is.
It really is her, Miss Robin.
Hellovian?
Everyone sang so wonderfully.
So I guess that's what
Not
they're
often
called.
that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
I don't know if you guys could see that.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids.
Not really aware of where my model is on screen.
But I've
Oh, you guys can.
the corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met. And they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was...
Whoa!
They're not
Autism mentioned. That's sick.
dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids
Whoa.
are fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream,
Damn, she calling out Gary like that?
fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way,
Oh.
they're still relying on their own strength.
That's good.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality.
Wake up to
You
reality.
know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
That's a good, like, motive, I guess.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there.
We thought you was dead.
I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change. Until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment. Perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony.
Right.
Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
What does dossier even mean?
Land of the Exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream. Penacony's past is buried.
I see.
When you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the sweet dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
I see.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Aventurine, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
Surpassing?
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance. But as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer.
The arrangement?
I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the
Whoa!
stage again.
She's so real for that. She's real for that.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Oh, it's a pretty bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
Just like us, brother.
Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Ooh.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Oh, okay. This is the thing.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
Is he gonna kill the bird?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage.
I mean,
Belong to the sky.
she kind of spitting.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
Oh, that's interesting.
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Okay.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination?
No, you stupid child. I'm saying this on the week.
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't
Gopherwood.
understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
That's not really your choice.
Birdie, time to wake up.
Oh.
You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine.
You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Ambition.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Firefly?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Interesting.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
That was long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Okay.
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again. Led the Letmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Oh.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
Not all heroes have a happy ending.
Title of Trailblazer. They spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 It's time for a Robin's. It's time for a Firefly summon. All right. Let's get some luck in. We just met up with her again. Let's do this. Let's go. Ooh. Woo. Hold on. Hold on. Please, please. Please, 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 please. Come on, come on. Okay. Misha, okay. 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 Oh! Yes! Yes! Look! And it was the last one. Let's go! Let's go! The team has now come to fruition, bro. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There's Misha. There she is. Huzzah! Oh my god. Oh boy. Now I just need to wait to get her relics. Then, can I level her up at all? I can get her to 19. Oh, I can get it at 20.
The final stop is close.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I can get it at this. I can get it at 30. Can I get it at 40? I can get it at 40. That's usually the stopping point, though.
The final stop is close.
Yeah. I'll be taking these. Yo! Lucky 10 pull. Bro. Bro, oh my god. Okay. We'll keep going a little bit more, but... And we have another one from Misha.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
I also have Gallagher. He's one. So I can do the team. I have another team in the works now.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our...
I'm lit, bro. You have no idea.
That sounds sensible enough.
I gotta get that clip.
Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late.
Now I just need to get the light cone and then I'll be good.
So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
Whoa!
The deputy of the Watchmaker. And the one who sent out that invitation.
Oh!
Gallagher, the history fictionologist. I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Okay.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
Ah.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business.
Let's get down
I'm sure you're all
to
wondering
business.
why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron?
How keen.
I'm a genius!
What can I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with the Stellarons.
Yeah.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Oh.
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself,
Whoa.
is a Stellaron disaster.
Whoa.
Planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
That's interesting.
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do a quick bathroom break. I have returned.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
So they snuck him. I got you.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor?
Yeah.
The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
I understand now.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Winghead. What you gotta say, Winghead?
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Okay, so Gallagher's not a bad guy.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Ah!
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
The Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
It's true.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
I see.
What do you mean by that?
So your bias kept you from seeing the truth.
My brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential.
The cancer of all worlds. What is that?
I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams.
He's sus.
Head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr.
It's time for genocidal war! Ain't nothing to fear no more. Okay, hold on, let me read these. Heroes never back down. Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I'd... Nah, I'd surrender is why... Nah, it should have been nah, I'd win. Oh, man. But the quotes aren't always exact. I kind of want to say this. Ain't nothing to fear no more. Heroes never back down. I can't...
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
I wanted to say the other one.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express.
Sorry about that.
Present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Let's do it.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Right.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
To me, he's a bitch.
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Well, y'all got to settle around with me. Don't worry about it.
Just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now.
Thank you.
Although I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Of course. Here you go.
I knew it.
It's a tracker. Don't think this will bring us any luck.
I suspected this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
I knew it!
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront...
Is he still alive?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
I see.
The question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
You got it, old man.
Have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Aw, you're making me blush. With those flatteries. Keep them coming. Leave the plastic.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
I can. It's in the rulebook.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblazers.
Is it the hat?
Come with me. Now.
It's the hat, isn't it?
Time to reveal it.
Hat, 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 hat. I want the hat. Hat to sneeze. Oh my god.
Back here again.
And inside of here, opens.
I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do.
Hat, hat.
Kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What the hell? Ooh!
What's happening?
Oh. Cinematic. Ooh. I have her now. Oh. Yo. Wait a minute.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Kale Jar Legwork, the watchmaker.
Oh. That's sick. I don't want to end. I want to keep going. I'm keeping her going. I'm still going. Until like I'm about to fight like a boss or it gets a little too long, then I'll change. But I'm too excited. This is sick. That man was just chilling. This man is chilling. What the hell? This is sick. Is there anything else? I'll be taking this?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
No. I'm still kind of like reeling from getting Firefly. But I really want to see what happens. I'm actually really excited. Up the stairs we go. Oh god. Didn't expect that. Alright. We gotta get all the treasure. All the jade we can.
And you will find.
Now we go up here. It's cool. Oh! Oh my god, is that his body? Beneath the sea. Oh god. Beneath the sea surface, the memory zone. The sea surface of the memory zone. In a garden closet to the closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Makilla Car Legwork, has passed into the endless, timeless dream with no sound could ever awake him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
The Enigma.
Let's have a look.
As the word sees Himiko nods, even so ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble in Makilla's hands. Oh. Hold on, get my swig of water. Put my narrator voice on. Okay. You press your hand against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips. As it weaves a delicate web, it gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carried with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwining memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. Try to focus and capture. Take a deep breath and try to read the dream bubble again. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong. You think holding your breath and closing your eyes, with one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echo of swords clashing, and most of all, no trace of Trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, there is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on?
something inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet.
It's the hat. Put the hat on.
In the watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a
Uh-oh.
follower of the enigmata.
That's not good. Hold on.
My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's
Hold on, give me a sec.
I understand what faith means in the path of trailblaze.
Where's the... Oh, no.
I also want to know what he left behind.
Oh, shoot, it happened again. Oh, shoot, hold on. Hold on. Oh, my God. That didn't work. Hold on. Give me like 5 seconds. It got stuck in my ear again. This fucking, what is this? The fucking butt, I guess, is what, I don't know what it's called. It got stuck in my ear again, which is funny. Whatever. Okay, I'm back.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Boot Hill?
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom, a new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient.
He's such a cowboy. I love it.
Contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
Oh, but she won't be able to contact him either.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Alright.
Pharaoh seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Oh, 80? Perfect. Okay. So. New dream pages. Okay. So. I think that's a good place to stop. We did another stage transition. We did a lot of this stuff. I think we're good to stop. I'm just collecting as many stellar jades as I can. Because now that I have Firefly, I can game. Uh-oh. Ah, don't know what that was. Now that we have Firefly, I just need to save up for her. Okay, so in our time is the thing. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like this path is going to continue on. Yeah, okay. So I think this is a good place to stop for now. Yeah, I already did that. Okay. This seems like a good place to stop for now. Let me switch this. Let me close this. It seems like a good place to stop. We got Firefly. Didn't expect that. We got pretty far. We were going on for what, 2 hours, I want to say? That's pretty good. We talked about Chainsaw Man. We talked about anime stuff. Talked about My Hero. So yeah. Plans. I think on Thursday or Friday, I should get a box of EX6 for Digimon. I'm not going to stream that. I'm going to make a video on that. So of me opening and hopefully getting Ragna stuff. So, you know, look forward to that. It's probably not going to come out that day. It might, I don't know. Depends on whenever I get the box. Saturday, obviously, I'm obviously going to stream. And I think that's it for now. So, yeah. I just want to thank everybody who popped in even just for a second. I really appreciate everything. Generic YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the note, I don't know, bell. I don't know what that does. But yeah, I really appreciate anybody who pops in for just like even a second, just to like check me out. It's really helpful. And I gotta do my Pharaoh voice. Hold on. Let me take a swig. I'd like to bid you all a farewell.